Hi guys, sorry we couldn't be in Bombay, so we tried to do the next best thing. We sent you this little video. This with me is Ujjwal. Ujjwal is part of our social media team and has been working very closely with Noina to make your social piece come real. So just to give a bit of an insight, Daisy ma'am and Alok spoke to me about 45 days back where they told us, they asked us if we would be interested in taking up the social media management for INOX, and I think we were quite excited at the prospect, and we offered them a month or so for free trial, which is now done. So we thought we'll give you a quick recap of what all we've been doing. Ujjwal and team have been working hard going at the social piece. So I'll let Ujjwal take it from here.
Yeah, what we did first was obviously to see the kind of content that was there, and then feed out our TG, understand what they react to, what they bite into, what they want to know, stuff like that, and start revolving posts around that.
Right.
And that's how we started. Obviously keeping a more Bollywood skew, which was an input from Noina also. From there, we ran a contest. We ran a small contest to see how people react, what are they looking for on our INOX page. And
initial thrust was specifically on Facebook because we already had a base. We had about 35,500 people who had liked us when we took the page. Without getting into advertising or any other paid forms of acquiring likes, we'll try and see how we can organically grow the base. So it required us to keep being very engaging with the content that we put up, and that would interest more and more people to come and interact with our Facebook page. The Facebook posts, I think, went more beyond just one initial post, right?
yeah. So that's where we are trying to make a difference. But a lot of times what happens is you just make one Facebook page post, and it just fizzles out. We want to try and keep the buzz going, keep the word, keep people coming back and checking out what we are doing. Not just, okay, there was a post or a trailer release and it ends at that. We want to build it up.
Right.
So that's why, like for Batman also, we had a long build up and we kept the suspense alive for quite a bit,
right,
which actually worked very well for us. So stuff like that. Also, another aspect that we are trying to concentrate on is original content from INOX.
Right.
Because that is where, that is what makes people bite into you and then stay with you.
Absolutely. Nobody wants to see a cocktail trailer with them anyways.
Exactly. So that's where we came up with Monday Morning Blues, if you remember.
Right.
That
it was actually a thought that came to us on a Monday morning when we were pretty bored, and we said, why don't we try and make something interesting out of this? So Ujjwal said, okay, let's take movie titles which don't have which have colors in them but don't have the color blue. So we had Thin Red Line, Girl in Yellow Boots, Black,
Hunt for Red
October, a lot of these movies, and we pulled out the posters of these movies and splashed them on a creative, and we filled it up with a line which said, why feel blue when there are so many other beautiful colors to light up your life?
Yeah.
And the hashtag was Happy Monday. So it got very well appreciated. We had quite a few shares on Facebook, and it was, I think, our first rub with some sort of success on the INOX Facebook page. And I remember that Movies in My Head.
Yeah, Movies in My Head was another original thing that we came up with. There was basically, it was a guy who's walking on a pavement and there's a bird who's coming from the other side. But in his head, he's like this knight who has a sword, and he's going to fend off a dragon or something like that.
Flying dragon.
Yeah, exactly. So it's that kind of thing. So movies make life interesting to regular people. So how that whole experience takes you to the next level. That was the idea there, and that's how we did the layout.
Sure.
And
that was also very well received. I remember that while the Happy Monday got a lot of likes, this one got a lot of shares. A lot of shares.
Yes.
And that was very, very impressive.
Yeah, also the use of cover image, like the thing is now what we're doing is,
with the new timeline coming in, it's been very restrictive in terms of corporate branding or in terms of how to make the page look like your own. But we've tried to play with this new cover image concept, try and see how we can own that property.
Yeah, so what we do there is we obviously use the cover image to promote a movie that's coming out, and also include the profile pic thing into the entire layout, so that gives you a much larger space to play in. What we did is for Ice Age, the latest example, we started because it was about the continental drift. So we started with this first image where Scrat is trying to go for the acorn.
Right.
He's always perpetually in the hunt for the acorn. So he's trying to go for that, and slowly how the continental drift happens and the name of the movie comes through. So it was a daily update that we did over a period of 4 or 5 days. And it actually got noticed, which was quite...
It's something that we didn't really harp about. We didn't say, look, hey, look, we're doing this. But it's obviously a lot more viral when people discover it themselves. And that's exactly what happened even with that particular cover image stunt that we tried to pull. So with all this traction, I think the numbers on Facebook are looking pretty good. We haven't seen a massive jump in the number of likes. But that's something that I also initially told Alok and Daisy Man that we are not going to judge ourselves by how many likes we have. It's about how many people are talking about us, and which Facebook represents in the form of a reach graph.
Yes. So there actually we have seen a spike that suddenly happened after, like when once our shades started becoming more and stuff like that. So our reach suddenly boomed, and it has been growing since. It's not, we have not seen like a downturn to the whole thing. So it has been growing, and posts like these and content that keeps people coming back is what is helping us perpetually climb this thing.
So despite all of this success on Facebook, our watershed moment actually came on Twitter. We were a little slow taking off on Twitter. Actually, Noy and our team were not even very keen to do much on Twitter, but we felt that we should, and we went after it. And we, just before the release of the movie Cocktail, on the 13th of July, we came up with the INOX CCC hashtag, which was the INOX Cocktail Caption Contest, where we put up a picture, a pretty compromising picture of Saif Ali Khan in his weird outfit, a grab from the movie, which we put up with a caption. It said, "What do you think would be Saif's excuse to his mom for dressing up like this?" We got a pretty hilarious answer. Weird answers, and we had a great time going through each and every one of the 600 odd posts that we got. The contest was a huge success for us. We at one point, or on the whole of the 13th of July, the INOX handle was India's second most popular Twitter handle. For 5 hours in the evening, we were trending, and INOX CCC was the third most popular topic in the country, and then later went on to become the second most popular topic in the country. So numbers have shown that we reached 187,000 times this tweet was displayed, and we reached 108,000 Twitter accounts, which, going by how nascent Twitter is in this country, is quite a significant achievement. And thereafter we send them the gifts also, and the customers were very happy to acknowledge that. So that's, I think now we've got a very closed bunch of followers on Twitter who are very loyal to our content. When we put up something, we'll retweet, we'll respond.
It's that we've got the critical mass going. Correct. And so whatever we do now, we will get noticed.
I was telling, in fact, we had told Noila this earlier. We said we won't try and do something where we know that there's not going to be any response. So we'd rather take some time, build it up, and then start putting out the content. So that said, we've had a great time. It's been a fabulous journey. We've had a lot of fun looking up, researching movies, which star's birthday is it, and we also had a couple of sad moments. For example, Rajesh Khanna passed away, Dara Singh ji passed away. But we've had a great time overall. We hope we can continue doing it and make some money while at it. So we'd love to have a business, and we hope we can work the numbers out. And for now, please log on to Facebook and like our page. It's facebook.com/INOXLeisure. And if you're on Twitter, please do follow INOX Leisure. That's our handle on Twitter. And thanks for listening. Signing off, Harish.
Thank you.